We got Wooper in Risk of Rain 2. Look at this little lad just jump around. We are playing with the Wooper mod today. As always, a link in the description if you want to try it yourself. But let's go through the kit that Wooper has, because just like in Pokemon, Wooper's got 4 moves. Now we start off like any water Pokemon would have. Water Gun. Shoots water, which applies soaked to enemies. That is that little water icon above them. We'll get into that later. The M2 is Aqua Tail. I can hit enemies up to 3 times if they do not have soaked applied. It essentially makes that soaked number get to 3 no matter how many stacks they have. Our shift is Waterfall. You have to have Waterfall to get the Elite 4. We had to have an HM on here. And then our M5, of course, is Earthquake, which is our biggest damage dealer. Water Gun only does 80 damage, but it is very fast shooting. Aqua Tail does 170, but on the second hit does 200. Waterfall does 270, and when you crash down, it does 300, and Earthquake does 1200 total damage. Now to get more into the soaked debuff, when enemies are soaked and then I use a ground move like my Earthquake, the soaked is consumed, enemies are slowed, it deals 120% damage, and I heal for 2% of my health. So there is a purpose to getting enemies wet and then earthquaking them. But that is Wooper. He is the smallest little lad, and he's just so happy to be here, and he is gonna defeat Mithrix. And if you guys like these modded Survivor showcases, let me know who you want to see next. I have a pretty big list, but if you guys show a lot of interest in specific ones, I can move them up that list. Now, one thing we gotta be a little bit careful about with Wooper is Wooper doesn't really have any sort of forwards movement. We're talking it is very much vertical and vertical only, so in order to avoid enemies and attacks, we're going to need a little bit of movement speed in this build, which I do think will be findable. I should also mention, you can pick a plethora of moves for Wooper. Every single ability has at least 3 different moves you can choose from. You can do Earth Power, you can use Protect, you can do Mud Shot. There's a bunch of options. They all do different things, of course, so go check it out yourself. I chose this loadout for a couple of reasons. One, it felt like it made the most sense, it was the most fun, and I could show off the most mechanics. But one of the things I'm excited for is the M2. See, when I do it now, I only hit 1 time. If an enemy is not wet, I can hit them 3 times in a row. But you'll notice, I just hit 5 times in a row, because some of those beetles didn't get hit by the first one. Stage 4 or 5, I should be able to use my Aqua Tail, not infinitely, but semi-close, because I'm going to keep finding new enemies that haven't been hit by it yet, and therefore are not soaked, so I can continue to stack it. We'll see how that actually goes in practice, but that is the hope. For now, we are just looting, and we're getting some really good items off the bat. There is a delicate watch printer and a gasoline printer, and I love my gasoline. We already have one, though. I don't think we'll need the printer for that, but we do need to find bands at some point today. Holy wisp party, Jesus. Because Earthquake at 1200% damage is a huge band proc, so we need to find Newt and make sure we can go to Abandoned Aqueduct and see how Wooper does rolling pots. Also, one of the coolest pieces of Wooper's kit is the alternate special, which is Surf. I chose Earthquake because it had the most damage and is a good ground move, but Surf's animation is so sick, I have to show it to you. Look at this oh my god, it's beautiful. How fun is that? Oh my god, we got a band. Your items are crazy. I did get Bolstering Lantern, which isn't great, but that's a pillar skip with Eccentric Vase. We are cooking right now. I swear it's not a seeded run. I swear it's not you have to believe me. You have to believe it's a normal run and I'm not cheating. I don't know how to prove that to you, but you have to believe me. Another thing to note that I love about this, every single ability is agile, so I can keep sprinting while doing all of them. Even Earthquake is agile. So we will be sprinting this entire run, which does help with that forward mobility issue. I can just sprint forward all the time. See, the run isn't seated. I just got a bison steak. Haha, now nobody can say the run is seated at all. Let's see if Newt is up here. It could also, it is over there. Okay. A little bit of a waste of a vase because it is there, but I'm just gonna... I'll walk there. Also, we can use our shift to avoid any amount of fall damage. No matter the drop distance, when I hit the ground, if I'm in my shift, I take nothing. So there should be no instance where I take fall damage unless that's off cooldown. This is our final item on the stage. I do think I saw a scrapper, so ooh, is that I think it's a drone. Let's go here. Ready? No, it's a capsule. I can leave it there. We'll go up. We'll grab Newt. We'll grab Newt, and then we're gonna go like this. Ready? Oh, I thought I could do that. I don't know if I can go in midway. I can't. Okay, unfortunate. I was trying to use the thing to go up and then right back down, but I put it a little high. Now I can't reach it. I do think with the gasoline, I'm just gonna start teleporter. There are a billion enemies around, but we have earthquake and a gasoline, so I think we're chilling. We're gonna get halcyon after. If I can find the scrapper, we'll do that again, of course. But I'm gonna lock in on the big wandering vagrant man. Ooh, wait, I can get in his head. Now I can earthquake. Yeah, with the band in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are gonna have to absolutely dip the moment he starts to explode, but we should be okay. I actually might be able to get an earthquake out with a band. Ready? Watch this. Ready? We go bang, bang, earthquake. Yep, that was perfectly done. Absolutely splendid. We get a, what is this called? Kinetic dampener? Yup. Oh, and I do love when I can do this during teleporter. Why not charge 2 teleporter radiuses in one? Also, the earthquake, after I did some testing, does proc a band on the closest enemy. It's not random, which is very helpful because that would be quite difficult to predict which enemy the band is going to hit on. It's whatever's closest to me. So as long as I'm near a golem, like if I go here, I know it's going to proc on this golem and not the other ones, even though they all got hit by it. I can also only use Earthquake when my feet are planted on the ground. It's not going to come into play too much, but when fighting aerial enemies, when jumping around and I'm falling from distances, I make sure I hit the ground first before I use my Earthquake. All right, Halcyonite is here. Woof, dude. Wooper is small. I'm hoping tanky enough to survive big hits from a Halcyonite. Whoosh! Nice. Woof, dude. I mean, it is a lot of damage. Let's go bang with the fire band. Nice, nice. Okay. Don't hurt me. Yo, Wooper's up in here, though. I mean, props to Wooper for sticking in with a big man like this. Good on ya, little guy. And we win. Let's find out what we got for items we're given. Yikes. Okay, let me kill this beetle, and then we'll decide on our garbage. All right, it's regen scrap. It's here, it's here. All right, it's just not going to be bungus today. I'm so sorry. Now, I could have sworn there was a scrapper somewhere on the stage, but we don't need it with the items that we have, so I'm not going to spend too much time searching for it, because our build is kind of unreal at the moment. Ooh, but I did find it, though. I did find it, and there are good printers, so I'm gonna use them. I'm making a big decision for me. Okay, there is a gasoline printer, and I want to go into it, but I'm not going to. We have a gas, we have a will-o-wisp. Let me go through here, keep 3 white scrap for Newt. Maybe we'll get a really good green item. Do not make me sad, Newt. Do not make me sad. That's actually pretty good. I will take it. Thank you, Newt. I really appreciate your work here today. Is this the map I want? It is! We can get more bands. One thing about this map that sucks is we get... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I just used my 3 scrap. I was going to get a fireworks. This is garbage, right? Can we be real? This sucks. This is absolutely atrocious. Ooh! Okay, that was risky. I didn't really like what I did there. Oh, they're all overloading. This is absolutely dreadful news. Okay, relax. Eee, there's our transmitter, but that would probably be the scariest enemy we're gonna fight on this stage. Can I be real? Yeah, I just lost my watch. I didn't think he was gonna hit me. Yo, I'm actually throwing. We gotta relax. We need a little bit of healing so we can get back up, and then I need to stop throwing, because this is kind of atrocious. What are you giving me? That's interesting. And that's also why we didn't print into watches, because I don't trust myself. I wish there was some sort of, like, deal with the water attacks and fire elites. That would be kind of fun for, like, typing to come into play. There unfortunately isn't. But, like, healing elites could be grass and do, you know, extra damage to me, and I could do extra damage to fire elites, or, like, put out fire elites and turn them normal. Spitballing. I'm gonna grab a razor wire with my free regen scrap. Razor wire, I think it's an underrated item. I know I'm the AoE guy, but I do think razor wires may be underrated even by my own standards. There are so many equipment barrels on this stage, and I I haven't found anything super good. Like, we got Goobo, Disposal Missile Launcher. Nothing really comes close to gun so far, but we don't need this many equipments when I already have a good one. We do, however, have a Scrapper, and that means I get to get rid of some bad items. Okay, we gotta keep this pot and that button alive. I do not want an earthquake near it. That would spell doom for the pot, and I need that one. That's an easy one to roll. We got our fireworks. Oh, yeah! A little bit of passive AoE, passive damage. Oh, huge fan. Now, I do see a Void Cradle. This could send the run to the stratosphere right now. Right now, the run is good. Could be great if we were able to get something nasty here, and that, I mean, that's pretty good. Right? At the moment, it's bad because it just changes crit glasses and our bands, which are kind of the worst two void items, but saves us a death and gives us maybe Polyloot Plimp later. Let's get our watch back because it was embarrassing that we lost it. And then we'll open a damage chest, and we're pretty much done with the stage after... Nice, I'll take it. We just got Newt. That should be everything. I'm not gonna gun whatever comes out of here. I'm gonna wait for stage 3. Dune Strider is not what I wanted. Whoa! Gay! What is that about? Hello? Hello? Why are you moving? Wait, why are you moving like that? Can I move a Dune Strider? Wait a minute. Oh my god, everyone relax. Everyone relax. Dude, I hit him one time. Can I push him in the hole? Wait. Oh, stop, Dune Strider, stop. Stop, chill out. Chill out. Don't touch that pot. Yep, go that way. Wait, what is this? I'm playing golf. Can I go in here? Yup. Okay, move. Move this way. Move that way. Yeah, you're going in the hole, buddy. You are going in the hole. Get in there. Wait. Don't go too far. No, I need to get you in the hole. This is going to be awesome. What an easy way to kill him. My nemesis, a Dune Strider. You're gone. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not allowed to be alive in it. You got to fall. 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 Hello? I'm going to leave you in the hole, okay? And then I'm going to bring this guy in with you. Get in the hole, Dune Strider. Oh, we can't move like this. Okay, wait. Go, get in there. Yup. In the hole. Okay, we got one. Don't hit my items. We gotta get this little rascal out of here. How do we push him around enough to fall? Can you just stay in the hole and go down? I don't know how to get a good angle at this guy. This is like a weird thing to attempt to do. Can you get down into the... How are you okay down there? Get in there. Yo, there's no way he's still... What is going on? I'm gonna go fill up teleporter to 99, and then I'm gonna deal with this guy. Alright, we are at 99, so we are chill from anything else spawning. This guy has gotta go. I need to find a way to push you into the water. But you're actually, like, super chill there. And, I mean, I can just do this. It does work. It's just... I mean, it's not fast. Not a fast way to do this. But it is functional. Oh, he's gonna kill my drone down there. Don't do it. Stop. You are a rascal for that. Welcome to the most entertaining Dune Strider fight you've ever seen. Incredible stuff, really. Groundbreaking. Goodbye, sir. I mean, what the hell? We're given a red whip, which is pretty good, actually. Let's go roll pots, get bands, and leave. We've done it. Hello, my little Lemurian friend. See, I should be super effective on this Lemurian, and I should be not very effective on the Glacial. Alright, that's how it should go, but it's not, unfortunately. And Earthquake! Boom! Big damage! And I already have a band to work on you two with. Let me just Aqua Tail you. Oh, okay. Ooh. Don't do that. Alright, we got him. Let's grab our beautiful bands for 3 total bands in the run and head on to, hopefully, a stage 3 with a really good boss pool. Oh, that is absolutely splendid news. Scorched Acres with a gun. Meaning we have a 1 in 3 chance of rolling the bad yellow. We can get Dune Strider, which would be bad. We can get Shatter Spleen and a Little Disciple. Now you just have to do me well here, okay? You just can't scam me with a bad boss like a Dune Strider. We already fought 2 of them, and I don't want to do it again. Also, the range on Water Gun, like, pretty respectable. I don't really need to shoot that far away almost ever. But, like, a genuinely respectable range for just a primary. You know, Earthquake's got some height to it. I was on the ground, was able to get to that Greater Wisp. That is not too shabby for an ability that is, well, Earthquake. Ooh, we get a feather. Oh, the build is coming together really, really well. We have a good bit of damage, a little bit of AoE in here. We have movement speed. It's really looking nice. We have 4 Mocha, already in the run, which I'm loving, and there's multiple scrappers on this stage, so I can get rid of the Eclipse Light, which I'm gonna do right now for a Mocha. I will hit the node just in case it is a Dune Strider so that I can grab, I don't know, I guess a different yellow. It doesn't really make a difference now that I have a gun. So, you know, it's a faulty conductor? No, what is it? Functional coupler. It's not a terrible item. We got another Void Cradle on the way. Tentabauble. I could wait, ouch, for a Recycler and try for a Polyloot or a Plimp. Tentabauble is one of those where I don't really mind picking it up without even checking for a Recycler. It's just kind of a good item. If I find one in here, they'll be mad. Don't give it to me. Okay, cool. We can bring that to the next stage after we use our gun. But we should go into a little bit of bleed. I can get rid of like 2 or 3 white items and get a little bit of bleed action, which I think is the smart play. We got a red in Soulbound Catalyst. I mean, it's not that bad. We have an AoE build and we're gonna have an equipment that works with that soon. But it's just not exactly what I wanted to see with a gun. I do think we're probably good to do this. We're hoping for a not Dune Strider. Amalgamator, and, yup, you're mine. Give me that. And now, honestly, I may not. Maybe I go into 1 bleed, but I don't go into. I go more into Mocha than bleed. I don't really need to bleed when I have the Little Disciple and Mocha abilities, so I think that's probably a smarter play to do. Whoa, relax. Let's not do that again. That was less chill. I don't really know what happened, but I didn't like it very much. We probably were inside, yeah, the big jump up things, which I probably should have seen coming, but that's okay. Wooper is pretty strong, and we do have our Pluripotent Larva if we need it. I don't want to use it if I don't have to, but it is here. Bink! Oh, we used a bottle. Okay, let's play it. Well, we don't need to play safe now, but we should play more safe in general. All right, we've cleared out. Feeling good. We are feeling good now. So I think I print. What do I get rid of here? Monster Tooth, maybe the key, probably Roll of Pennies, and Antlers can all go. Little Disciple is even better with this build because everything is agile. Oh wait, I forgot about this lad. What are you still doing down here? Everything's agile, so I can always be sprinting. As I say, ass, always stay sprinting. But we're able to do that with this guy, which is amazing news. Grove Tender is now down, and we are given, is that another yellow? Oh my goodness, and an ATG! Now, getting rid of the Monster Tooth is a little risky because I do think it's currently our only healing, which is not great, and it's a little bit spooky, but I'm sure we're gonna find healing somewhere else. Now I shall grab the Goobster. We print into 1. Tri-tip dagger for a little bit of bleed damage, and we're gone. What do you got for me in here? Nothing of interest, but I do not have the scrap anyway. What is interesting is the stacking for Little Disciple increases the damage, so it's 300 plus 300 per stack, which does mean it's going to steal my band proc, which is not the end of the world, but it will probably be a little bit annoying here and there. Either way, we have, ooh, an Imp Overlord. We don't have a lot of crit to really, like, look for a gun right now. Let's Goobo it up, just so we can get some, what is it called? Our Soulbound Catalyst involved to get that reduced cooldown. I'm just gonna try to sprint all the time. I don't even know what's higher damage. It's probably my primary, but I'm imagining our Little Disciple is putting in a lot of work damage-wise, so I can definitely tell our bands are getting stolen, though. I almost never have it up. Ooh, look at all the money. I love when this happens. When a gilded enemy takes a lot of little damage and drops 1 billion gold. I have 4K right now. All right, lock in. Lemurian, leave me alone. I gotta lock in here. I gotta lock in. Ooh, very nice. I have 2 gasoline. Oh my god, another gun. Ah, we really should have looked around because then we could have gotten a Shatter Spleen in here and that would have been nutty. I do hear a Stone Titan. Definitely not wasting the gun on it for sure. But this is another good stage in general for gunnable enemies, so we'll keep an eye out for what we find. I'm going to open the key box too because I'm a little bit greedy, and it is a band, and it's just always worth it, and the greed never is an issue. These guys are a little spooky, but they are going to give me the money that I need to open that Chance Shrine because we are looking at 1,900 gold. Nice. Okay, it is. Oh, and it's another Mocha. We got so much speed. Now, I don't know where the Stone Titan is. I think he's up there. But I do not see him, and I don't know where he is going to be at. Yeah, but this is going to turn into a movement speed run really quickly. I found another Red Whip in here. We already have a ton of movement speed. We got 2 energy drinks. Hiker's boots are nice. Whoops, excuse me. And I will be grabbing the Red Whip for sure, because we just get to go even faster. Are caves open today? Tragic, they're not. We lose out on some potential items for sure. This is quite a slow run. Legendary is 8,400 gold. Not my favorite thing to see, but it's workable. Also, Stone Titan is absolutely directly above us. Let's go. Let's go get him real quick. Yeah, hello, sir. I almost gunned. I was so close to gunning because I kind of wasn't thinking about it. That would have been so sad. All right, it's going to take a long time. Just kidding. Oh my god, the damage is kind of unreal. Although he might have taken damage earlier, but how would he? We've been on the ground the whole time. We're actually destroying the small lad. Let's see if we can find Newt. I have a lot of feathers. Not here. We have a couple more places to check. We got healing. We actually did get some bungus, but let's be so honest, that's not really what I was looking for. Medkit, decent. Is there Newt? Ah, Sky Meadow, here we come. I think that is it. We have Newt, so let's go here. Come on, give me not a Stone Titan. Yep, that is for me. Where is it? Yeah, Wooper Rider up in the business. Look at our attack speed right now. I actually don't know why it's so high. It feels insanely high. Is that just because, I guess it's the mochas. We have 8 of them, which is very respectable. Imagine we get another one. Imagine we get another one. Yellow! Lepton Daisy. Who invited this guy? One complaint is that the shift should be heavy, meaning the farther I fall or the faster I'm moving, the more damage it does. Because this, boom, only doing like 300% damage is a little bit underwhelming. Ooh, I actually have to leave here. I thought we'd have plenty of money to get legendary chest. We don't. I only have 5,400, so we have to kind of leave teleporter and let stuff spawn so we can make sure we can get to that 8,400 mark. We might as well go get our Goobo back because I'm definitely not bringing Ahoy to the next stage. We should be good at this point to finish out teleporter. 7,500 gold. I can leave again if we need to, but we should be able to get 8,400 from here. And that will do it. Give me a good red. Give me a brilliant behemoth. Give me a clover. Give me something absolutely nasty out of here. Come on, game! Yo, what are we doing? Are we being for real? I don't need 2 of them. I didn't even want the first one. All right, Sky Meadow, what are you cooking for me? We do have a bleed printer, which I'm very, very interested in at this point with 8 mocha. But we need to find a scrapper because I have no available scrap. Mountain Shrine here is an absolute no-brainer, and we do have some equipments to choose from. We got a Grandparent, we have an Elite Bronzong, we have a Solus Control Unit. I can just kind of run around in circles and kill things, which is really nice. I'm loving the build. Oh, wait, is that a Goat Hoof printer? What is this? Oh, Backup Mag. If that was Goat Hoof, I would have probably gone into it over Bleed. Backup Mag, I don't think so. I don't think that's the vibe. Wow, that was quick. I mean, we did decimate that guy. I know I didn't really show it. Let's go do the same thing to the Grandparent. We just have a lot of high damage, so if I just go in here and kind of do circles around the lad, and then if I want to, just kind of go in bing, 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 hit him with an Earthquake, keep sprinting. Look at that. We can send Goobo out, like, a lot, and I'm not using it to its fullest potential. The reds we have, the 2 Soulbound Catalysts, are quite frankly doing their job on stage 5. 2 junk drones. Don't mind if I do. That's going to help on phase 4 Mithrix. If we get there, of course we will. Yo, what is going on? Is that another junk drone? 3 of them? We're going to have temporary items everywhere. Oh my god. A scrapper! Oh, that's really nice. We can get a lot of good prints into here. The bleed is probably our guy, but there's more map to explore, so there's always a chance. I might even do this. Flip side, I keep thinking they're goat hooves. That is scary, though. I might leave that alone. We may bring this to the moon, depending on what it is. Foreign fruit. We shan't. Ooh, but what do we have here? There is a recycler in here. I think we take recycler, because I'm happy to bring Goobo to the moon. So we take recycler for the stage. See if we can maybe re-roll some items, but more importantly, maybe the boss item. I did an insane thing, and I scrapped my gas. I know it's a crazy choice from Trent Tormento to do that, but I do think it's the right play. What else do we not need for white items? I kind of like all of the rest of it. I like fireworks from Mithrix. I think we're good. We have 5 white scrap, and I think 5 bleed is going to do quite well for us. Make that 6 bleed. We already do have a tri-tip dagger, so I'm just going to be here, putting in my work, getting all my tri-tips for really good bleed against Mithrix. Now we're hoping for, I mean, there's not really much that can spawn here. I mean, cores would be nice. Grandparent. Yeah, we can hope for... Whoa. Up. We can hope to get a yellow item out of here. We did Mountain Shrine it, so ideally we can get a yellow and then re-roll it. I gotta be careful because I do not want to be stuck in these orbs. Whoa! When one of them starts sunning. Yeah, this is not ideal. We can Earthquake. Good, good. I can keep sprinting, sprinting, sprinting. Bing, bing. We shift. Kablamo. We got another one. Okay. Please stop. 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 Let me in here. Let me in here. Let me in here. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, okay, good, good. Little scary. Little bit scary of a teleporter, but we get through. And did we get a yellow? No, it's shurikens. I might recycle both these. Is that crazy? No, because that's Red Whip. Shurikens are going to steal bands even more, and I would love a little bit of opportunity control. Ooh, and Noxious Thorn at the end for a little bit more bleed. The build is perfect. We just need to grab our Gubo back, and we are ready for the moon. The good news is all of our red items are bad. So if we want to go into whatever the white printer is on the moon, we are safe to do so. We won't lose any good reds. And on the moon, we are good build. I mean, a really good build. And a happy little lad. Did I just run fast enough to pop an opal? What did I just pop? That had to be, that looked like an opal. What was that? Hello? Oh, that was a temporary opal that just ended. Okay. Less intense than me running so fast that forwards were meant to maybe take damage on a ramp. Can I be honest? I'm scared of Wooper right now. This is the godliest Wooper you've ever seen. This is max stats Wooper, level 100, perfect IVs, ready to take on literally the final boss of the game, and I think I'm gonna sweep him by running in a circle. Now we have 5 green scrap to print into a good red, and we can print into a bunch of white items if there's a good one. Topaz Brooch is not it. Feather is interesting, but I don't have any of that kind of scrap. And up here, ooh, there is gasoline, and I have to do it. I gotta do it, no reason not to at all. And I love my gasoline. And you know what? Let's add a little chaos. Bottled chaos will never hurt anybody. We can get a free red. All of them are kind of mid. And I think that one's going to be fun. Now, I don't think we can pillar skip, which is a little bit annoying. Meaning we're going to have to actually do pillars, which is cringe, but also won't be hard. Yeah, I did just use my transmitter. I got a little bit too greedy. Unfortunate. But hopefully we won't need the transmitter during Mithrix. Are you okay? I don't think he's okay at all. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit curious on how much bleed I could stack on something, but this isn't admittedly a scary enemy to do that to. But I do have a bunch of bleed because I picked up some temporaries. It's not a ton. What is that? I couldn't even see the number. It might have been 60. It might have actually been a boatload. We've done pillars. Oh, yo, this guy's not having a good time. I am going to help him out. I'm going to help you out, dude. I gotcha. You can always count on me. Okay, let's go fight Mithrix. This is a frightening sight. And this is a terrifying sight to see a Wooper coming up here. Did I not get high enough? Hello? What was that? you gotta admit, right? Mithrix sees this coming at him. This little hoppy guy. He's gotta be terrified because as much as it's not a threatening thing to appear, he knows what I did to get here. And that should be scary enough. Like, how did this little lad get here? He must be very scary. It's like when Cynthia sees a 10-year-old. She's like, oh my god, how did you get here? I do think the fight is going to be mostly this. Me running in a circle and occasionally dive bombing. Because the dive bomb is admittedly really fun. Outside of that, I will just be running in a circle. I'm going to be running circles around Mithrix in the most literal sense of the word. And using Earthquake and... oh, it should have been, that should be Wave Crash. Waterfall makes sense, but Wave Crash really makes sense. Ouch. Whoa, dude. I got really greedy trying to get some items. Holy, the hammer hit me directly. Did we have any items temporary that saved me there? No, I don't think so. I was curious if we had like an opal temporary, but yikes. And there's phase 1. I mean, I need to lock in a little bit. I gotta try some, because I haven't been. Let's get some bleed up in here. What does our bleed look like? 18, 20? We can get 20-something stacks of bleed. Maybe I'm missing the opportunity to apply bleed to Mithrix. It's gonna be tough, because obviously I can't sprint while walking backwards, and that would make things a lot easier with Little Disciple. but I think there's a happy medium of sprinting and then running away and sprinting towards and standing at, you know, like there's a lot of, I can happy medium between using Little Disciple and Bleed, long story short. All right, phase 2 is complete. Ooh, wait, I can, hold on, walk, wait for it, band. Yeah, band on the Earthquake is perfect. Let's get some bleed going. I feel like the bleed might be more efficient than trying to Little Disciple everything. I don't know, because that's 50 stacks of bleed almost. Whoa, but I gotta be careful. I cannot lose track. I cannot lose sight of the goal. Thank God I have a lot of feathers. This could be a bad fight if we were not feathered up on a Wednesday. It's a Thursday. I don't know why I'm lying to you guys. Let's get these items. Anything good over here that's... Oh, actually... Yeah, there's a couple of good ones there. Laser Scope could come into play. We do only have 2 crit, but there is crit there. Yeah, pizza. Okay, this is good. This is good. We get to get a lot of... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Fireband in there. A lot of bleed. 60 stacks. Nice, nice, nice. Stay away, stay away. Good, good. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got 80-something stacks of bleed. This is how we do it. I'm liking the vision right now. I do want to make sure our junk drones are alive when phase 4 starts, because I want those temporary items when he steals mine. Are we at 130 bleed? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're at, yeah, 150. It's kind of iconic. We're just going to keep going. As long as I don't forget to shoot him, he will go. Okay, this is good. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, I can't. Oh, that was stupid. Shockwave definitely kills that. That's only the jailer drone, though, so that's fine. Lock in. I can kill Mithrix here before anything bad happens. And then we will... Yeah, okay, let's get this junk drone. Come on, quick, 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 quick. Yes, good, good, good. We have Gubo as well. This should be very simple. You're going to give me a bunch of items. War Bonds is awesome to find at this point in the game. What a great group of items. We have our armor-piercing rounds and War Bonds, so you're going to get absolutely slammed by War Bonds, I would imagine. Yeah. Yup. War Bonds coming out a little bit. I think it did. I can't actually tell. What is causing you to lose items right now? Drones? I think so. Okay, well, I mean, it's over pretty much. It should be pretty GG at this point. You can't really hit me here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're finished. Good night. Let's grab this drone and go. Oh, it was Gubo doing damage. Boy, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I did check, and unfortunately for Wooper, there is no victory screen text. I know a lot of you guys like to see that. There is none. It just says, and so he left. So let's take a look at the damage numbers. There we have it. We never even used the larva. We didn't need it. We got a brilliant behemoth at the end from temporary. Thanks for nothing. 77 minutes, 3.4 million damage. Not too shabby for a little old Wooper. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that run. That was a lot of fun. Go check out the mod, link in the description as always. And with all that being said, I will see y'all next time.